In this video, I will cover the dispenser touchscreen icon overview. First, we'll cover the tie type icon. Just press it, and it'll actually give you a value. The tie type is also known as the convey, and you just want to make sure it is set within the range for the size cable tie that you're using, and then press the back button. Next, we'll cover the load icon. All you need to do is take and press the load button whenever you're loading the unit, and it'll advance ties into the unit. Next, I'll cover the maintenance icon. When you press the maintenance icon, you have a majority of the features that are in the system. You have counters, an error log, pressure, sensors, and settings. I'll cover them all individually. First, I'll cover the counter icon. Just take and press it, and there it shows a picture of the dispenser and the hand tool, and it shows their respective cycle count, serial number, and version firmware. And there's also a reset count icon, and when you press that, it'll reset the counter on the main screen. Then press the back button. Next, I'll cover the error log icon. Just press it, and here it shows the most recent errors the machine has seen. There's also a previous and a next icon which shows it additional error messages, and then press the back icon. Next, we'll cover the pressure icon. Just press it, and here it shows the before cycle value and during cycle value. And you want these values to be relatively close. If there's a big variance, it could cause tie-in tool error messages. Then press the back button. Next, we'll cover the sensors icon. Just press it, and here it lists all the sensors that are in the unit, and over here it shows the location of all the sensors. As far as the state should be green, which means all the sensors are active, and on the pulse, after a good completed cycle, they're red. And then press the back button. Next, we'll cover the settings icon. Just press it. As you can see, there are multiple icons within this setting, and we'll cover them one at a time. First, we'll cover the collector icon, which is for the tip collector. If you're using the tip collector, you want to make sure there's a green check mark. If you're not using the tip collector, you can press it and it goes to a red X. Next, I'll cover the auto icon. The standard default is auto off, which means every time you pull the trigger, it will fire one tie at a time. If you press it, there's an auto on, and what that means is it'll fire ties continually when you pull and hold the trigger down. But again, we recommend using the auto off icon. Next, we'll cover the Airburst icon. When you press it, it blows air through the system. Next, we'll cover the bypass icon. The red X is the standard default, which that means whenever you have a tie-in tool misfire, you have to press the back button to continue. Let me demonstrate. So when I remove the cable tie, you'll notice when I press the trigger, it won't actuate the tool. After pressing the back button, I can continue. Now, if I press the maintenance icon and the settings icon, if I press the bypass icon, I go from a red X to a green check mark. What this allows you to do is continue after having a misfire. Let me demonstrate. So I can remove the tie and continue. However, if you have a tie-in tool misfeed, if you don't remove the cable tie and you pull the trigger, you can compound the problem. So we recommend leaving the bypass in a red X state, which is turned off. Next, we'll cover the cutter icon, and the standard default is a green check mark, which that means the unit will cut the carrier strip every 7 cycles. If you press that icon, it goes from a green check mark to a red X, and now it won't cut the carrier strip, so it'll get continuously long. Next, we'll cover the convey icon. Just press it, and you'll notice it shows the tie type convey air pressure, which is the same as if I press the back button and press the tie type. Again, it shows the same screen as you just saw. Next, we'll cover the alarm icon. When you press it, you just heard a single beep, which is the standard factory default. If I press the arrow to the right, it gives a double beep, a triple beep, and you can also go to silence. I'm going to press the left arrow where I go back to a single beep, and that'll press the back button. Next, we'll cover the language icon. Just press it. And English is the standard default. By pressing the next icon, you can choose different languages. Next is the unload icon. Whenever you want to unload your reel of ties, just press it one at a time, and it'll back the ties out of the unit. That concludes the dispenser touchscreen icon overview.